What's going on, fam? It's me, Shayne, and I'm here to give you another Sakamoto Days episode review. This is episode 7 entitled Jurassic Bastard. Oh, yeah, it's going to be good. We're going into Shin's backstory, actually, about how he was in a lab where he grew up, how he was given those psychic powers that he has. He was the only person that it worked on. As a matter of fact, piece of work that I need y'all to do is to hit that like button. It really matters. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you be notified of more reviews like this one. And you want to support me even further, the Patreon link is in the description below. So we get flashes of the different people in the lab, and it seems normal enough, right? As a matter of fact, he even says like they weren't doing weird stuff in there, but it looks like they have been taken over by an evil assassination group of some sort, where I got names here. Remember in the intro, a very fun intro by Vondi, we see a guy with a deer head. This dude has stitches on his hand and stitches all over his face. It go like, he look like kind of a weird Ronald McDonald, almost, I don't want to say like a rehash of the one dude from the Sugar Park arc, but I guess he's supposed to be might be even stronger. His pink hair, deer thing on. His name is actually Kashima. Then we got a dude that turns invisible named Saba, and then we got this mad doctor guy. We're gonna talk about him in a second, right? Inside this hidden lab is in the basement of the Okutabi Science Museum. You know, it has a very odd, specific way of getting in there that Shin still remembers. Although the code to get in the elevator changed. It's so funny. You got to turn the bear's head clockwise to the left, and then he has to turn a specific clock to 8:20. And Sakamoto's like in his head, because that's how he communicates with this guy. It's like, this is annoying. This is very convoluted. I don't like it. But intruder alerts, right? Wait. So we get Sakamoto fighting a robotic bear with a machine gun in his mouth. Shin using the spear to kill a robotic polar bear with a gun in his mouth, and Sakamoto fights a robotic Tyrannosaurus skeleton. Which initially he's thinking, and he's like, "Oh, if don't destroy it. We'll just take it down. I'm gonna tell." He wants Hana to see it. Dude fights a Tyrannosaurus skeleton. Like, shoots the electric stun bullets he has. I guess non-lethal. Try to destroy the device. Nope. They reboot even stronger. The thing is faster. So he's like, all right, screw this. This is annoying. Punches it in the device and breaks it and does. It's like punches it, jumps up and does like an axe kick and just destroys it. He's like, you know what? The cool part about dinosaurs is that they aren't moving. And we get a funny shot of Shin where like his shirt's over his shoulder. He's like, whatever you say, sir. Yeah, he just saw his idol, his manager, beat the hell out of a robotic Tyrannosaurus. He even asks him before, because when he fights the robotic bear, he grabs him by the head and knees it. He says, if you've actually fought a bear before, I am versed in fighting many different animal styles of combat. That you didn't answer the question, but you did answer the question. How did we get here to this point, though? Well, the Sakamotos were at Hana school. I guess it was like a parent-teacher thing. He got on a whole suit and everything. He taking pictures. Lou and Shin were in charge of the store. Where immediately Shin's like, don't wear my apron to clean the to clean up stuff. And she's like, well, you clean the windows. And he's like, look, while they're gone, I'm in charge. And so she thinks in her head that he acts like a kid. And he's like, whatever you got to say to me, say to my face, because I'm going to hear it anyway. My thoughts are free, fool. And you're reading my mind without any permission. So she calls him a blonde mind-reading hentai pervert. And he says, coming in asking, hey, y'all gonna throw out any pork buns? I'm Po, I need food. And she's throwing pork buns at Shin. Shin calls her apron wearing drunk. And she goes a little bit far and calls him a mind stalking creep we hear the word stalker, which I think is funny. She's like, who could ever be comfortable around you knowing you're reading my mind? And this looked like it hurt his feelings because he's like, I see how it is. And he goes for a walk. He's just like, I'm out. Heisuke instantly gets the buns off the floor. She's like, you're still here? He says, get the buns off the floor. She kind of feel bad a little bit. Kind of feel bad just a little bit, but immediately is greeted by 6 guys wearing space looking outfits. The one guy sees Shin on there. He's like, oh, that's the dude, while having an actual picture of Shin. This guy whose name is Tanaka. We learned his name is Tanaka in the car by Saba. He's so stupid. Like, the guy's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not him. How could it not be? His tag says Shin. You know, he just went in hiding and he dyed his hair. Like, that's a girl. And the whole time he's talking shit about Shin. Like, we get the backstory about the psychic thing only working on him. Who would ever want to be around somebody like that? That's so creepy. He's probably a freaking loser. Our girl drop kicked this dude while tied up and bound, right? By the way, she drop kicks him, tells him he's a way better person than you. Don't talk crap about him. And she feels bad. She's like, oh man, this is karma for what I said to him. I feel so bad. Well, Shin comes back, immediately knows that something is wrong because he sees broken glass. The Sakamotos come in and Sakamoto-san pulls that tie down. It's like, what happened? Tells him what's going on. Sakamoto has trackers in the name tags. He's like, all right, cool. I think it's funny that he has trackers in the name tags, meaning I don't think it means that he doesn't trust them. It means like, yeah, y'all get kidnapped. I know where you are. All right, then. Cool ass motorcycle scene. Like, this is the Taro Shin rescue part. This is straight out of The Matrix, straight out of John Wick, which this show is inspired by. This manga is inspired by. Even it's so funny because there's a guy in a truck where Shin's like, hey, can I use one of these logs? And he chucks it into one of the spokes of one of the motorcycles because there's another car where 4 motorcycle guys come out. John Wick. And dude's like, oh, you guys doing a movie? He's like, yeah, sure. Dude, this is not no damn movie. That's when you get Invisible Guy showing up. Invisible Guy shows up, knows who Sakamoto is. This is before we knew that it was an assassination group that came in there, which I was thinking to myself, man, that ex guy who's taking out hitmen, he kind of has a point because a hitman group come over, mess with these group of scientists because, hold on, I need to make sure I got that quote correctly because this dude, Kashima, said they want to innovate killing beyond guns and knives. And so you take over these people. You see someone beat up one of the lab guys. Like, we haven't slept in 3 days. He's ready to shoot him, which these guys are stupid. This is like villain. This is when villains do this shit. It annoys me because they try to do this pressure tactic. You need these people, right? So at one point, do the hostages leverage? They need us more. They might kill 2 of us, but they won't kill all of us. Do they take a stand and go, no, we're not doing anything? Or are the bad guys crazy enough to just kill all of them? Again, X seems to have the right idea with taking out hitmen. But yeah, no, I kind of caught on that they were assassins when the invisible guy knew who Sakamoto was and blew up the motorcycle. They make it there. Funny enough, there was an interaction of 2 ladies that wanted to take their picture, and they put on these dinosaur heads and they do poses. It was nice. It was cute. Shin even buys one for 4,900 yen, which I think is like 4,900 is like around $5, right? It's so funny because he's like actually likes it. It's so funny. This dude tries to lie to the main guy saying that Lou is Shin, but Saber's like, nah, that's not him. But I think they're gonna come here anyway, and we can use her. So they tie them both up. Deer head guy seems pretty scary. Seems damn scary. But when they catch up to the lab people, because they save them, Sakamoto saves the guy from getting shot. And we get the information about them being taken over. We're introduced to this other person who is in charge of their floor, the science floor. Mad scientist Horiguchi. Let me make sure I got that right. I'm sorry, y'all. I wrote it very weird. I feel like his name is Horiguchi. Yeah, his name's Horiguchi. Gucci. His intro was very nice too, because he has 6 syringes, 3 on each shoulder. His intro, syringe comes in, pushes down, pulls out, and that's his name. Again, they character intros for the show are top notch. So takes the pen, stabs the guy's hand. They try to hide Sakamoto and Shin. Sakamoto is stuck in here, and eventually when he gets out, his chubby face is a cube. Which I know I didn't talk a lot about that chase scene, but Sakamoto, like, again, someone calls him fatty. Dude sticks out a leg and pushes a guy on the side of a wall. And I'm like, doesn't that count as killing somebody? I think Shin, like, cracked the dude's neck. Doesn't that count as killing too? Don't be like, oh, I non-lethally cracked his neck. I just did it in a way that can only knock him out. No, you broke his neck. The guy's dead. Go watch. If you haven't seen this episode, watch this episode, because that chase scene is actually really good. That's really damn good. To fit 2 really good action scenes in an episode, magnifique. I digress to you all. This guy stabs a green thing into Shin's neck, and it messes with how he speaks. So, I'm a sub guy. I like watching subs over dubs. They had to translate what he was trying to say in Japanese, because now I guess he's saying everything backwards. So you get the Japanese down there with hi for yes when he's speaking to Sakamoto, and then we get our subs at the top. I like that. Good job for this, because a lot of times Netflix subtitles get in the way and are kind of clunky. Like first season of Kinnikuman, the origin arc, perfect origin arc, that kind of got in the way, but this is done well in the show so far. No complaints here. Mad Hoguchi, he is, I don't want to say he is your stereotype mad scientist. Dude is like creepy. He is annoying, doing the different voices, the and then all of a sudden my voice is deep because I am insane. Also, Sakamoto socks the shit out of this guy. Like, comes in, hits him in the face, and even goes, asks Shin, like, I don't know much about your history, but this place seems important to you. Do you want to rescue your childhood home? He says yes, backwards. He's like, all right, let's get to work. We also have Shlu and the other guy are in a cell, but they happen to be in a cell with someone that Shin calls the old guy, who is the director, who doesn't look like an old guy. If this dude is older than 30, I'll be surprised, because that's kind of how they treat people in Japan. If you're in your mid-20s, you're an old person, apparently. Whatever. Man, this episode was really good. It didn't feel like it was 23 minutes. Like, it went fast. Just when the show is firing on all cylinders, you do not feel the time going by. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The order shows up. Like Osaragi and Shishiba, the guy who got crazy because he doesn't like onions, that guy, and then the goth girl. Yeah, they show up to Akutabi, and they think that they're gonna find a lead on X, who they call Slur. I think it's very weird to call him Slur. I don't know if they're calling him Slur because his name is a slur to hitmen, but I'm gonna call this dude X because he puts the X's up. Call him X. But yeah, they're showing up. And coincidentally, there's a new ending, which I'm going to put the link to that song. Hopefully, Netflix has already put up the cinematic for the ending. But the ending, another song by Vondi, called Somebody Help Us. It's the order, like just the name, the order goes up there, it fades, it's showing all the members we've seen, including a young small Sakamoto. Very good song. I'm looking forward to the rest of this, I guess you can call it arc, the rest of the Okutabi arc. So yeah, this episode, 5 out of 5, just no questions about it. Fun. I enjoyed myself. You know, what's indicative of my reviews, if you get a long review, I enjoyed it and I'm gone in depth. If you get a review that is like under 20 minutes, I may have really enjoyed it, and I'm telling you, you need to watch this episode. Like, I am not going to do a play-by-play of those action scenes, but man, Sakamoto kicks somebody on a motorcycle and kicks somebody with a motorcycle. 5 out of 5. 2 action scenes, lore in there, character introductions being good. Can't wait. Also, Lou, you're a drunken boxing chick, so I'm hoping, I know someone has to get captured, right? I just hope it's not Lou all the time, although she is the youngest. Like, what is she, 17? She is the youngest in this crew, so maybe, who knows? Or I don't know if Kisuke's eventually going to join them, so I wonder if he's going to be the youngest. He couldn't be, because he was in the academy, so he couldn't be the youngest. I digress. Let me know what you think of the episode in the comment section down below. Do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of more reviews like this one. Want to help a brother out? My Patreon link's in the description. Just go ahead, click it. Scroll down while I'm talking to you right now. Click it. Whatever you choose to donate is very much appreciated. Guys, please be good, be blessed. Hope you had a good weekend. Wash your hands, drink some water, be good to yourself, be good to others. Either way it goes. Don't be a jerk, all right? And remember, there are people out there that care about you. Reach out to someone, talk to somebody. I implore you. There are people out there that would rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. I guarantee it. World is rough. Don't make it rougher. All right? Just talk to somebody. Want to holler at me? My social media is right there in the description below. Give me a follow, say hello, keep it mellow, and we'll be good to go. All right. Until next time, I gotta watch these other episodes. I got things to watch, stuff to watch. I'll see y'all next time. I can't wait.